Welcome to Glow, Getting Lean for Optimum Wellness. This is a health and wellness channel. My name is Lee Harris, and I'm here to help you become lean in your body. And not only become lean, but to get well, optimum wellness. So I'm going to be coming on every week, and we're going to talk about a lot of things, but our main purpose is becoming lean and healthy. I want to talk to you about insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a metabolic disease when a person has high insulin, which causes all kind of major diseases. As a matter of fact, insulin resistance is the root of every major disease, especially diseases like diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease and certain cancers. Its origin, its foundation is found in insulin resistance. What is insulin resistance? Insulin resistance is when your pancreas secretes much insulin to drive down your sugar levels. Your body, my body, only requires 1 teaspoon of sugar of glucose in your whole body. Yet 1 slice of white bread, just 1 slice, there's about 5 teaspoons of sugar or glucose in 1 slice of white bread. Think about this. You eat a sandwich every day, or a couple of sandwiches. That's 2 pieces of bread. Look how much sugar is going into your bloodstream that is driving your insulin up, because your pancreas has to secrete insulin or you would die because the sugar level will be too much. And so when you have high sugar due to eating high carb foods, there's high carbs are grains, that's corn and rice, and then heavy starch foods like your beans, legumes. When you eat a lot of white flour or pastries, pastas, all those things, and donuts, or table sugar, even fructose, that means from fruit, all that drives your insulin up in order to keep you alive. But yet, it destroys you, because when your cells become overloaded, then your weight increases and your fat cells become insulin resistance. In other words, the receptors on your cells resist the insulin. And then the excess sugars or glucose that you have in your body spills over into your fat cells. And then you see your body getting bigger and bigger. And as your body gets bigger and bigger, then you become more and more unhealthy. And then you become metabolic, have diseases in your body. This is where the obesity comes from. This is where the high blood pressure comes from. This is where these cardiovascular diseases come from. Cancers come from. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease. All these things, the root of it is insulin resistance. I may use myself as an example. When I was 22 years old, that's 40 years ago, because I'm 62 now, I weighed 210 pounds. I was in shape. I was muscular. A few years later, I'm weighing 235, 240, 250, 260. And over the years, 326 pounds, and that's when I stopped weighing myself. Yes, I was concerned about my weight, because I developed, my body had developed diseases, even had a minor stroke, developed diabetes, all of this due to high insulin levels, all of this due to insulin resistance. But I didn't know. I didn't know how to stop. I started taking injections for insulin. My cardiovascular was ruined. Heart disease, enlarged heart, high blood pressure through the roof. But I didn't know. I didn't know how to stop eating because I didn't know that eating high carbs, sugars, becomes addictive. I didn't know. So I would go on make my mind up and go on a little diet every now and then and lose a few pounds, but it didn't become more, discouraged and start eating again and get bigger and bigger. Now I see myself in the hospital. I mean, not see myself, but I'm in the hospital under doctor's care. And I remember eating the food in the hospital was totally all carbs. They feed me peanut butter sandwiches and corn and potatoes. And so I'm in the hospital dying from the food. But I didn't know. And I remember going overseas. I do a lot of traveling. And I'm overseas, I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa. And I'm so sick. And matter of fact, I thought I was gonna pass away. And I remember deciding one time I'm overseas, I'm gonna research and find out what I need to do to finally take control of my health. And I did. See, I had made my mind up many times. And making your mind up, that's a good start. But oftentimes when we make our mind up, we move our mind. It's because we don't set our mind. There's a difference between making your mind up and setting your mind. You've made your mind up many times. How many times have you said, I'm going to start on Monday? Or I'm going to start after this holiday? Or I'm going to start after this outing I got to go to, this party I got to go to? You've done that many times. I've made my mind up, I'm going to start on New Year's. And you start. And you have a minimum of success because maybe you may not lose a few pounds, but which is really water weight. But the difference between making your mind up and setting your mind. When you set your mind, then that's set. You don't move it because you have set your mind. And when you set your mind, it's like setting your wheel. And the strongest part of you is your will. Because where there's a will, there's a way. I'm talking to some of you're hurting right now. Your knees hurt. Your hips hurt. Your back hurt. Your ankles hurt. Why? Due to inflammation. And how do you get inflammation? Inflammation because of the insulin resistance. Eating too many carbs. When you get your carbs down, what happens when you eat your carbs, you start eating less carbs. Less carbs. Then your insulin level goes down, which means your glucose goes down. And when your glucose goes down to baseline, guess what happens? Your inflammation goes down. Those of you who may have diabetes, when your insulin level goes down and your fat that you take in, there's 3 macros we take: carbs, fat, and protein. But only 2 of those you really need. You really need protein and fat. You don't need carbs. I know some of you've been thinking, you've been told that you need carbs for energy because and we do need energy, and carbs are for the energy. We burn carbs. But there's 2 fuel systems that our body was designed to burn. One is sugar, and the other is fat, your own body fat. But when your body has fat on it, since insulin is so high, and insulin itself is a fat storage hormone, you can't never tap into your fat stores because you're burning sugar, insulin. I started doing this program, this lifestyle called ketogenic eating, where it's low carbs, high fat, and medium or moderate protein. I know you're thinking high fat, because we've been told all our life, and we're going to be dealing with this later, YouTube sessions concerning fat. Let me just tell you this. And it's going to take some time to get some research. Fat, saturated fat, polyunsaturated fat, they're your friends. I know you've been told that fat will kill you. Fat mixed with sugar, yes. But low carb, low sugar, low carbs, and high fat and moderate protein will make you feel so wonderful. Because when you get rid of the carbs, maybe to about 5% carbs, do some leafy green vegetables, no fruit, just low carb, high fat, moderate protein. I'm telling you, it is a miracle waiting to happen in your body. Because when you get rid of all the carbs, that means get rid of all the glucose, and then that reserved glycogen in your liver and muscles. When you get rid of all that, get your insulin level to baseline. When your brain is looking for the sugar, and your body's looking, your cells looking for the sugar, but there is none. Your body has been wonderfully designed where your liver now starts making ketones. And ketones is a source of energy. See, your body wants to burn sugar. It'll burn sugar first. You've been burning sugar all your life. Your brain been burning sugar all your life, glucose. But when there is none, it forces your liver to turn to start excreting ketones. And when your body starts going on ketones, now your body starts burning your fat stores. And when your body starts, which is a better fuel than the sugar, the glucose, it's a better fuel. Your brain, which takes up about 500 to 600 calories just being a brain. Now, when you start burning ketones, your cognitive thinking becomes more clear. That brain fog that's been in your head burning sugar all these years suddenly goes away. There's been studies, that's why I want to do your research. There's been studies, people who have dementia, onset Alzheimer's, they become better in their thinking, in their brain, because of burning ketones versus burning sugar, glucose. I'm telling you, inflammation starts going down in your body. When you start lowering your carbs down to about 5% of your daily caloric intake, and you increase your fats. And I'm going to give you a story concerning the myth and this hypocrisy on why we shouldn't have fats. And we'll get to that. But I just want to tell you up front, fats are your friend. No, fat will not give you high blood pressure. Fat will not kill you. Fat will not make you fat. Fat will help you to burn fat and to develop ketones in your liver. And then you use the ketones for energy. And then once you've been doing that for like 2 to 3 weeks, then your body gets into a ketosis state, a fat adaptation, where now your body is just running on, you have the metabolic change in your body, in your cells, where now your body is burning fat. You've turned from a sugar burner to a fat burner. I'm telling you what I know. Today, my body is getting lean. I've gone down from 326 pounds, and today I got on the scale, I weighed 186. 186. When I was weighing 326, and when I was weighing 320, when I was carrying 326 pounds, I never thought, it just wasn't even in my mind, that one day I'd be down to get on the scale and weigh 186. And now I started lifting weights, building my body up. But I'll tell you, when I was 22 to now 42, 62. That's 40 years. I'm pain-free. I have zero pain because I dropped the carbs. I increased the fats, moderate protein for building strong muscles and bones. And I want you to decide to make up in your mind and set your mind. Not just make up your mind, but set your mind to start a low-carb lifestyle. And then I want you to do the research. There are many research papers on the ketogenic lifestyle and how healthy it is and how it gives you energy, because your energy now is not coming from glucose. Your energy is coming from your own body fat. And so now you're shedding the fat and burning it for energy, then the consequences, you feel more energized, your mind is more clear, and you're losing weight at an astronomical rate. And then once you lose the weight, then you want to start fine-tuning by getting lean. And that's where this program comes in. Getting lean for optimum wellness. I can tell you, I'm well on my way. I feel absolutely fantastic. And there's people that they are allowing me to coach them, and they're feeling great. I no longer have diabetes. That's gone. And the doctors told me I will always have diabetes. I will have type 2 diabetes. I don't have type 2 diabetes. I will always be taking high blood pressure. I don't take high blood pressure medication. I don't take medication for gout. I don't take heart disease medication. I don't take anything except for the medication that help to support my kidneys, because I am on a kidney transplant list. And so, but I feel wonderful. I allowed the eating of high carbs to destroy my life back then. But I rebuilt my life now. And except for the kidney disease, which I'm a kidney transplant patient, I'm on a kidney transplant list. But I don't want you to have to go there. I want you to decide. And if it's not the ketogenic diet, there's other lifestyle, paleo, other Mediterranean, but you want to limit your carb. That's the main thing. And here's how you know you have insulin resistance. If you got a stomach of any kind, if your stomach is round, poked out, you got fat all on your back, your thighs, your neck, your head, you're probably insulin resistant. If you got arthritis, gout, you're insulin resistant. And you want to tackle that first. You want to get your body from being glucose burner to you want to start burning ketones. And we're going to talk about all of this. I'm going to put out at least once a week. And we're going to talk about ketones, ketogenic state, fat adaptation. We're going to talk about all these things because we want to glow. We want to glow. Getting lean for optimum health. The destination is optimum health. That's what we want to get to. That's what I want to help you get to. That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm going. And you're going to be fascinated by the journey, the science. You do your research. Because when you research things yourself, you're able to retain. See, I research every day. I'm always reading. I'm always watching YouTube videos. I don't ever believe I've arrived because there's new things taking place all the time, new research. And so I want to be on the cutting edge, the front lines of this new research. And I want to help you, help yourself. I know you're tired of being sick and tired. Let's do this together. What I need you to do, if you enjoyed this video, I want you to hit that subscribe button. And when you hit that subscribe button, I want you to hit that little bell that's on top of it. Because what's going to do, that bell going to let you know every time I upload a new video. Then I want you to share this video. Share with your friends. Let's become a glow community. Let's become a glow community. Getting lean for optimum wellness. Let's get well together. One thing you have to do is believe in yourself. Never stop believing in yourself. Some of you may feel like you've been hopeless. Well, hope is on the way now. And it starts on the inside of you. And you can do this. You can live your best life by getting well.